would like to thank the sponsors Vasavi Group for partnering us with, organizing this wonderful cricket tournament. Vasavi Group is a 28-year establishment established in 1994. Vasavi Group, it is a real estate developer which has very subtly and significantly contributed in shaping the skyline of Hyderabad through the city's silent evolution. We would also like to thank the Suntech for partnering with us in organizing this wonderful tournament. Suntech Energy Systems Private Limited, established in year 2008, grown in stature and expired since then. Manufacturer and trader of gamut of products. These products work on the solar technology. They have battery backups, which helps them function even during the night as well. Also, third official sponsor for us, Star Engineering Works. They also helped us in partnering us in organizing this wonderful event. The manufacturing conveyors, Granules Works. Thank you so much for all these three sponsors. We have seen the celebrations ahead before start of this match. Also, it's always a festival whenever the final is up. You have to wait for the best team doing the opening drive for Aurobindo team, one of the two best teams in Gubba Premier League. This is the first time they are facing the final. It's always a special feeling when you're entering into the field, when you're playing for your team and participating in the finals. It's always a great, great show. They have done it in the past, Aurobindo batsmen. They said they will also do it here. You have to wait and watch. Let's see how it goes from here. Reminding you the officials once again, all the way from Hyderabad Cricket Association. Sri Hari and Kiran, thank you so much, sir. Ballers are ready, the batsman is ready, the officials are ready, the spectators, the crowd is ready. We have to wait. Baller comes, right arm over. Same field since the first match, third man is out. And Deep Big Becky is also out. There's the first ball. Good ball, good start of the tournament. Good appeal, but the umpire says nothing. It's a good first ball to start out in the first team note. Trying to cut it down, but missing. Single, good team misses, but the big officer, they will take single comfortably. That's a good single. Always a lucky fan cheering their teammates and running towards the ground. Well done, man, well done, that's a good cheering. It is always a tough task for the bowler.
Come on, come on, come on! Go!
Public feeling side and also for the left hand side. It's always a constant state of mind. Good shot. That's a mistake again. They will take single. When you have a good piece of batting lineup, you need to mainly focus on breaking runs, the power play. That's the main mode and main motto for the batsman to get quick runs in the power play. That's what they're famous for Aurobindo team. See how it goes. Bowling again. First bounce. When you ball the short ball, it's always a tough task for the batsman to grab that ball. India, there's no fielder. The fine leg is up. That's a good shot. There's no fine leg. Welcome boundaries. India, there's no fielder. The fine leg is up. That's a good shot. There's no fine leg. Welcome boundaries for Aurobindo. There was no fine leg. The batsman was very smart enough to pick it up and drop it over the fine leg. Fielding change. Mid off. Mid wicket. India, there's no fielder. The fine leg is up. That's a good shot. There's no fine leg.
The pressure is mounting. Remember, it's the final. It's not a league match. It's the final. You will have the pressure. You want to. You need to have the patience to handle the pressure. Remember, it's the final. Two giants, Aurobindo and Granules, are clashing for the GPL final. The people are saying it's the clash of the titans. And yes, why not? It is the clash of the titans.
At very early stage, they got their big fish from Aurobindo.
So after the first over, it's 6 for 1. The run is pretty good, but again the first wicket is down. Right now it's the Granules advantage. Right now, but you never know. It's a T20. It's a T15. Beg your pardon, T15.
No, it is always a tough task when you're bowling to the left hand because the fielding needs to be changed. Sabir, the umpire says nothing. Umpire says nothing. It's a good umpire, good piece of bowling.
The umpire is not interested. The umpire is uninterested in that field. I know even the final umpire will be on their nerves, not easy. The Granules can't afford such things. No. The pressure keeps rotating with such things. They wanted to keep it single, but no. The Granules are coming back. The Granules are rightly coming back. They can't afford such misfields. They know it's a pressure game, it's a final.
Changing the field for the left hand and right hand combination. It's always a big, work for the captain and the bowler as well. The piece, good shot. I think that is in the gap, but it's a great fielding. That's a great fielding. Good piece of throw as well. Great fielding, gentlemen. That was wonderful. They are putting their 100% effort.
Such feelings really put pressure on the Aurobindo back. It's not just the wicket. Such things put the pressure back. See, everything happening in the second over itself. There's a mystery. There's an amazing fielding. There's a shout. Everything happening. It's a great achievement for the team Granules and the team Aurobindo on the Saturday night underline. The weather is good. The Hyderabad temperature, the winter has started settling in. Pretty good. So please don't go away. Please do have your dinner. Please do have your snacks. I know the dugout of the Granules, the running to, the flag. I know you guys are excited for the first wicket. Again, this morning we had a low-scoring game, and I don't know how the pitch will behave under the lights. So you never know. No, said the Empire. The Granules are saying. Aurobindo is saying, no, we are there, we'll put pressure back in every over. Such balls to create the pressure. Already it's a final, it adds to the pressure. Entertaining and connecting the company, connecting the farmers with the sport. The pressure is mounting on Granules. Now, this nobody can deny. But again, this is a pre-game game. Anything can happen. One or two overs will change the side of the match. We have seen that in India, Pakistan, the league match, the T20.
Good evening, guys. This is the final match between Granules and Aurobindo.
Check, check, check. Hello, hello. Mic test.
That's a wicket again.
The wickets keep falling for Aurobindo. At very early stage, they lost the wickets. Whenever they are losing their wickets, it is always important to build up a good partnership. And Aurobindo is slightly going down the order. The wickets keep coming. But do not worry, but when it is part of game, but surely you will have a good overs coming up and a good batsman's coming up. Then that's how the game is rotated. Do not worry about the result. Yes, it is always a process. The idea of GPL started in 2016. It was an ideology and developed by Mr. Gubba, Present Director for Gubba and for Coal. Our nation's pride and passion and pride is cricket. To live the legacy once a year, Gubba decided to organize a full week of fun, and that's when the GPL started. It's always a tremendous show to watch, to the big teams participating in the final. There's a slight field change. There's a deep mid wicket. Comes down. Good piece. That was a quick single. Yes, they completes the single. It's always a good show when you're playing for the finals and there's a crowd cheering for Granules and same as well for Aurobindo. It is always a great show when you're playing in the finals. It is always a nail-biting matches as usual. You can see the good shot again. Chance of run out, but there is a backup. Good piece of backup again and good piece of fielding. That's how we know when the tournament starts. The feeling should be. When you're playing in some stage, you also need to keep in this in mind that you have to watch the ball and play a good cricket. Do not worry about the wickets and all, but yes, if you go on with the partnership, obviously you'll be getting runs. Need not worry about that.
ఒకవేళ మీరు వింటారంటే వినండి. ఒకవేళ ఇబ్బంది అయితే తీసేయండి.
Bowler is ready. It's a appeal, but umpire says nothing. It's not into a chance of run out, but it is misses. When you see the bowler, he's like a part of Bumrah when he's bowling with the same action, the same pace, the same commitment, the same strength which he has bowled earlier as well. That's how a player need to be when you're taking an inspiration from the big cricketers in the world. When you look at his action is always the same. Good piece of bounce, chance, good keeping as well. There's a good support for Granules team. They're doing their job good, and that's when when you play at some certain level, you'll always get support from the fans, and they will always have an advantage of having a wonderful fans and a wonderful game of cricket. Good piece of bowling again. Good piece of bowling again. He has done it many times. Dotting the balls. He has done many times. The bowler is doing it once again. That's how it is. Batsman is slightly confused, but still he'll have a lot of focus to play the shots to make his team win. He will always think of facing any tough balls. That's a good piece of bowling again. There's no one. The deep square comes, throws the ball, a chance of run out. They will take 2 runs comfortably. Good piece of fielding. He almost ran 20 meters ahead and took the ball and threw it to the keeper. The keeper collected it very safe. It's always challenging when you're facing the tough bowler, but the batsman is very good enough to take it down. Good piece of bowling again. There was a nick, but the third man is placed. They will be very happy with a single, and that's how it is. Again, the same action. good piece of good piece of ball, and there is an appeal, but umpire is not interested. After completion of 5 overs, score 25 for 3 wickets. The Granules is a very good team. They have their good bowling lineup, they have their batting lineup, they are good fielders, they're all rounders. It is always online. It's like one package filled with everyone. As the captain Suresh said, we are like almost everyone plays opening, almost everyone are all rounder, almost everyone will bat. That's how it is. The cheers are still on for Granules team. That's how the players get boost, so that it's always an add-on benefit. There's a click, there's an appeal, but they need a single. Yes, they will get it. There's a leg by signal by the umpire. They will get the single. Yes, building the partnership is the main criteria for any batsman at this stage, because you have ample of overs behind to play along. So that's how it is. Play the normal shots, take singles, doubles, build a partnership. That's the edge again. There's a deep fine leg. They're happy with the singles. Take singles, doubles, rotate the strike. Have a good partnership so that you will be on a safe side. Good piece of bowling again. Good piece of wicket keeping. When you have that kind of bowling, it will always create a great feeling in your heart that your bowling is the right areas and getting dot balls back to back. We have to wait and watch what he does in the next ball. And there's chance of single, but no, it just fell short. When you have a lot of overs behind, you need to wait for some time, and then you have to take charge on the number of bowlers, 3 or 4, so that it'll be a good thing. Good shot. There's no one. It'll fall safe. The fielder chases, but they get runs. That's a good shot to the mid wicket. There was no one, but the shot is so good enough to get the boundary. Good shot by the batsman, taking the aerial route, taking it up and putting it in through the mid wicket. That's a good shot. Couple of bounces into the fence. It was an extraordinary shot. It will always be a great feeling when the fielders are not there, but you are getting a good time. It is dropping in the gap. Good shot again, but mid off is up. Chance of run out, but that was a good feeling. Good throw as well. It was a good feeling by the captain Suresh Pawan. He already scored half century in this last match, which is played in the knockout stage. And that's a completion of another over. After completion of 6 overs, score is 31 for 3. Yes, so that's a good fielding. Chance of run out again. The captain is always alert. Suresh. The encouragement in the crowd is never ending because they're always cheering for Granules as well as Aurobindo too. They're having the much fun. It's always a great feeling when you play for your team and have this up. That's a quick single. Yes, they will complete this single. In anything which is above 120 or 130, it is always a good score in T15 format. Please note this match will always play 15 overs aside. That's a good single. They're running first one hard, but still they are very happy with the single. It's always a great feeling. Once again, it's always a great feeling when you play in the finals, playing for your team, and a lot of crowd is cheering your name. It's always a great pride. Everyone loves cricket because it was a gentleman's game which started in England, but it has become an India's pride and passion. A lot of young talents, Gubba has decided to gather everyone to conduct this tournament. And that's a good single, and yes, to gather everyone and to have a wonderful tournament, to build a good friendship with each and everyone. They need to have a score of 120 plus. That would be a good score enough. 120, anything which is above 120 would be a safe side, and that will be a add-on pressure for the Granules team. But still, the Granules is also always a stronger side. Yes, chance of a single, but no, the fielders are very strong. Good piece of bowling. Granules, as I said, they are complete package. Yes, they have good batting, bowling, fielding, all rounders. When you bowl those kind of ball, it is always a tough thing for the batsman to play. They think before they bowling each ball, and that's how the players are. Do not worry about the officials. Srihari and Kiran, all the way from HCA. That's a good shot in the gap. They're running the first one hard, but they are very happy with the single. Single, yes, they're very happy with the single.
Yes, after completion of 7 overs, score moves to 35 for 3. Their current run rate is like 5 per over. When you go 5 per over, the projected score will always be less than expected, which is shown on the screen, which is like 75. That's how it is. And after completion of 7 overs, 35 for 3. We have another bowler with us. Good shot. Good shot. There's a fielder in the mid off. Comes straight down. Yes. That was a good feeling and good throw as well. There's always a good shot when anything ball goes above or beside the bowler side. That will always be on a safe side because we cannot set the field in the straight. There's always a safest place when you play a batting to score good runs. Good piece of bowling straight into the bowler's hand. And a wonderful climate to play a good cricket. The idea of Gubba Premier League, whenever I'm taking the mic and going to the audience and asking them about the feedback about GPL, they always said a positive thing that encouraging us every year and making allowing us to participate such tournament. That is a good piece of bowling. There was a juggle, but still they will complete the single. I have taken lot of feedback from each and every player. They were like, yes, we really loved the way Gubba Premier League has started, and it is so encouraging for us to come and play here. We would like to come every year and participate. Good shot again. There's a mid-on place. They're trying to take 2, but they are very happy with the single. Good side. After completion, we have another 2 balls left. As of now, 38 for 3. Current run rate is way the unexpected low, but still they have a good lineup. That's how it is. Slow ball again. Slow ball again. That's good shot. Deep fine leg comes up. Good fielding. They are getting 2. Yes, they will get 2. Good shot again. Deep fine leg is always fast, covering up 10 to 15 meters and throwing the ball to the keeper. That was a very good sign of fielding from Granules team. Good shot again, but they will be very happy with the single. Good piece of fielding again. The support is always there from the crowd for Granules. Yes, after completion of 8 overs, score 41 for 3. There will be an end change now. From here, another 7 overs will be played. After completion of 8 overs, it is 41 for 3. I really think that they will have a deep discussion about how another next 7 overs is played. We got to see how it goes from here, because when you're playing in the final, you need to have lot of plans: plan A, plan B, and plan C. If the one is playing, and the other plan B will always be in place, so that one, if A plan is failed, they need to have the plan B. So that is a discussion which is going on. So we will be back after a short break once the inning is done. Stay tuned. Go away. Sit back and relax. There was an end change for 8 overs. Wow, it's a great appeal. Umpire is not interested. There was no nick. The umpire says no, that is not out. Players will being very sportive when you're taking the decision of final, which umpire does. So good keeping again. Chance of run out at the other end. There is a chance, but it was an overthrow. It is running away. There was a bit of miscommunication. There was a bit of miscommunication again. When you taking a single, there should be a call, yes or no. That couldn't happen, but at times it happens. But still, it is okay. It was a great thing to being on safe side. Balls cleaned him up in the middle stump. It's always a great show. It was cleaned. The ball looked very inside, and the middle stump is out. It is always a tough thing when you're playing the straight ball. Your bat and your legs need to be very straight and drive it to the straight drive. If there is any gap between the bat and the pads, and that ball will go inside. Wicket keep falling for Aurobindo. So it was the captain idea to win the toss, and they will bat first since their batting lineup is too good. But unfortunately, they are kept losing wickets every now and then. But need not worry about the situation. Even now, if you take down the last 6 overs or 7 overs, if you're trying to target 3 to 4 overs at big runs, which is like 15 to 20 odd runs, then you are in the game back in the game again. So need to plan when you're playing on strike, or you have to talk to the non-striker, I'll go hitting, or you take singles. So that's how the conversation need to be when you're playing at such stage. And that's our waiting for the bye signal. Yes, it is. That's a wide ball. That's 4. Extra runs keep coming. That's a wide ball and 4. Maybe the idea of the bowler is like the fine leg is up. Maybe if you get a nick, it'll go straight in the hands of fine leg. But at times it is always that's gone again, again and again. The wickets keep falling. Aurobindo is losing wickets again and again. This is so upsetting. This is so upsetting. They are losing wickets. It is always a tough ask. There is like a 48 for 5. It is always a silence. And when the wicket is going down, it is always a silence thing. It's happening in Aurobindo dugout. They kept on losing wickets. When you look at the previous wicket, it was like a good. You see the way he comes. There was no footwork, and the ball kept inside, and it was a bit of nervous that gone straight, and the batsman was really frustrated, and that's how when you playing the straight ball, your left leg and the bat should be very straight to punch down the ground. That's a good shot again, bowled! Back to back wickets, back to back wickets. The bowler is just doing his job, coming up, bowling this ball straight, wicket to wicket, taking the wickets. This is really, really, really upsetting. It's like half stump goes down. It's always a danger, danger, danger. When you look at the replay, look at it once again. When the batsman is ready, there's no footwork, but still the ball comes in and that's gone. This is the first time ever the bowler taking an hat trick. Back to back wickets, back to back wickets. 2 wickets, 3 wickets, and now completely packaged, which is like an hat trick, 3 wickets in an over continuously. That is always a great sign for the bowler. The captain kept on appreciating and trusted the bowlers, and the results are now in a high stage. They're performing in a very good stage. That's how it is. When you're participating, you need to be very attentive. You need to have that strength. You need to have that wonderful capability to bowl the areas where your team wants or where your captain wants. Once that is done, we'll get automatically wickets. So that's how it is. So take down the wickets, bowl the area where you want to bowl. The result will always be positive. The fans have been come a long way. They're screaming. Need not worry about the score as of now. We target the 2 big overs, 3 big overs. That will be a very good show in the final. The previous semi-final was very wonderful for Aurobindo team. They have been playing back-to-back matches. That was a good show. They need to target the big overs now. Bowler is again ready. That's it. Asking for the umpire. Umpire says nothing. That's a good appeal. LBW, it is missing the wickets. It is really missing the wickets, and yes. There is always fire in every bowler when it's come to Granules team. They're coming, they're bowling the line and length, they're giving wickets to the captain at very short time. Yeah, good shot again, the straight drive. The mid-off fielder is ready. That is off. Good shot. Long off is ready always. After completion of 9 overs, score is 50 for 6. The current rate, if you look up the run rate, the current run rate is like 5.56. If you go like this, your projected score is always less than expected. So try to target the two or three big overs from now, so that will be a easy task, and it'll be a big pressure in the batsman batting side as well. It is always main thing to get target the two big overs, then you're back in the game again. Good shot again, the point dives, but still um, that's a good feeling. Good dive, third man takes a huge run to stop that boundary and save couple of overs for them. Couple of runs. It's always a good, and people from Granules team shouting Brumrah, Brumrah, because that is an action. Good piece of good punch, good punch. This is a mid off fielder. Yes, they will take a comfortable single, and they will always be very happy when you're rotating the strikes. No runs keep coming. That's how it is. They already have another 5 overs left with them. They need to target these overs. Good ball again. There was a cut, long on. There's always a long on, long off, and when if you check of the onside, there is no fielder, because there is no chances of balling that area wherein they are not able to tackle the ball to the leg side. So good pace. It was intent to cut down the point, but it was a miss, and it is always there in the keeper's hand as usual. Good shot again, but good fielding. Good shot. If you're trying to get these wonderful runs by putting down the pressure of the bowler, then you are ready to good to go. If you're getting that doubles, triples, and two boundaries in an over, then you are back in the game again. Only not worry about the scoreboard. The score runs will always be on a good side. Edge. There was an edge. No. Umpire says nothing. There was no edge. Good piece of bowling from Bumrah. Yes, after completion of 10 overs, it is 54 for 6. When even it will be a tough task to pull the bounce ball, because there is no fielders on the onside, so it will always be a tough ask to pull the bat, because you know how the bounce is on the pitch, but the bowler is trying to ball the bounce. Again, there's a bounce. That's bounce. Good piece of fielding. Good piece of fielding. There was a bit of bounce, and he tackled it. It's always important to have helmet when you're playing in situations like this. You never know, the bounce of the ball is high. It may get injured, or your left shoulder, or your head. It's always a good sportsman spirit to carry the entire kit and play, just like Aurobindo team is doing. And there's feeling changes, and mid off will have a deep point. Yes, let's see. Bounce again in the air, chance of catching, but it'll fall short. There was a fielder again. They're trying to get to chance of run out. They will get easily too. No, there was a miscommunication again. It is very intent to call. They need to have the tendency to say yes, one, two, or three. When you're running, the call should be in the middle of the pitch. Yes, if you're going for two, you can call it two, so that it will be an easy thing to get 2 runs. That's a easy task, no problem. Oh, good piece of bowling. They are appealing. Umpire says no, no, no. Umpire says no because it is missing the wickets. And when you having that sight, when what umpire is doing, that was really a great job. And the worry, the tensions you'll have in umpires too, because this is a final, Gubba Premier League final 2022. Good shot again. Long on is ready to take the ball, and the communication says yes, only one. Yes, good piece of bowling again. Yes. Last ball to go. Good piece of bowling. Good piece of bowling. Good piece of bowling. After completion of 11 overs, it is 57 for 6. I repeat, after completion of 11 overs, it is 57 for 6. It's always, a tough ask. Run rate keeps falling down, which is like 5.18. The projected score is always less than expected, so 78 runs is a projected score. Even now you have chance to have a big 2 overs. It's like 20 or 15 odd runs in a 2 overs that lead you to 30 runs. So that's how it is. So plan for the 2 big overs, then you're back in the game again as usual. Where really played well to take their names in the finals. There was a feeling change again. The mid-on comes, and there are two fielders, long on and long off are there, and there's a third man outside the circle. There's a mid-wicket. There's a name for Bellampuri Express for the bowler from the crowd. Good shot, straight down the ground. Good piece of fielding. Good piece of fielding. They will get comfortable one single. Yes. Good shot again. The long off is there, but it was an easy throw. They wanted to get, but The non-striker says no. Six wickets down already at very short span of time. They need to, target this 2 overs so that it will be a easy task for them to take down a wonderful score for the opposition team. Slow ball again, good shot. That is a long off, and yes, good piece of fielding. As usual, I said there is a good team, good two teams fighting for one cup. They always wanted to win. It is always a great feeling when you're playing for the finals. And have a good shot, and they don't want to get the singles. And the crowd saying the winner is Granules, and some few crowd says the winner is Aurobindo. The winner gets a lovely experience of spending the private time with their teammates here in the ground with bonfire, barbecue, and some amazing playlist. Stay tuned to it to experience a wonderful event of Gubba Premier League. They will always have the same excitement. Good shot. Oh no, misses. It misses. Good piece of bowling. Good piece of bowling. The main thing Aurobindo need to do, they need to target 2 big overs. That will be a helping hand. That will be helping the team and helping the individual performance as well. LBW. Empire says no. It is missing the stumps. Empire says nothing. Empire says nothing. Please note, Empire call will always be a final call. Good piece of bowling. Completion of 12 overs, it is 59 for 6. Completion of 12 overs, it is 59 for 6, and last 3 overs in progress. The last 3 overs will have a high drama performances. They need to go for big sixes, big boundaries. There's a fielding change again. Deep point has come inside the circle. Point has come in, and deep mid wicket is outside the 30 yards, and again deep mid wicket is going out. Long on, long off, deep mid wicket. Yes, 4 fielders are here, and the third man is up, and deep mid wicket is also outside. Bowled! Cleaned him up. When you see the bowling of Granules, they are targeting the wickets. So that's how when you see the replay, how it goes. When you see, they are always targeting. See, look at that. Yes, it was coming. The half stump is down. So when you are playing that kind of ball, when it is coming to wicket, you have always need to take strike on the middle stump and come and cover the wickets and look at the ball and play along the ball where you want it. So if there's a gap between the leg and the bat, and that ball comes, and that's how the bowler's idea is to maintain that pace, give you that not giving you that extra time to put the bat and left leg together, so that ball is not sticking in between, so the ball goes inside and there are chances of getting you out. That's how it is. Back to back wickets, and it is always a challenging thing when the wickets keep falling. And the highest total of granules in this ground is 162 in this tournament. It was a match between Gubba and Granules team. Good piece of bowling again. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Good piece of fielding setters was there for long on, long off, deep mid wicket and deep mid wicket again. The left hand side. That's ball again. That's ball. That's cleaned him up. Back to back wickets for Aurobindo. The game goal is slowly going down in the favor of Brunel. And if you look at the replay, look at this once again. Same back comes, the wicket keeps falling. This was a 5-wicket haul for Ramesh. Excellent bowling in the finals. See, it's always a great feeling when you bowl, to the batsmen and getting 5 wickets haul in the finals. It's always a special feeling. They are losing the wickets. They are only left with 2 wickets remaining. When you get that 5 hauled wickets, it is always a special feeling when you're going to have that wonderful. Good piece of bowling again. Good piece of bowling. That's a very good intent to take. It's always very important to carry the helmet, but the batsman is very strong enough to face. Good shot again, but a chance of a dive, but there's a deep mid wicket. Chance of getting 2, but they're happy for the single. But it was an easy call for 2, but non-striker says no. Good shot, in fact. It's always very important. You have to carry a helmet when you're playing at this stage. There are chances of getting you the bounce ball. And you have a chance of playing the pull shots. There are chances of getting you hit by the ball. That's good single. Yes, that's a good single. Good shot. Comfortable single. Another 2 overs left in the side, and it's always a good bowling. And after 13 overs completed, it is 61 for 8. Long off is there. Bit of misfield, and they're trying to get 2 runs. A good throw. Good piece of fielding and good throw. There was a slight misfield, but still it is fine. When you stop a couple of runs, when you're stopping boundaries, it happens, no problem. The cheers are not stopping for Granules team. Ooh, what a ball. What a ball. A great ball. The crowd is cheering Bumrah, Bumrah, because the same action, the same length, the same speed. The kind of speed is maintaining. It is always challenging for the 10th batsman to play that shot. We'll see how it goes. A swing again. That'll go for 4. We have to wait with the umpire saying that's a boundary. No, when you kind of playing that shots, when you have the bowler is bowling straight to the wickets, take the aerial route. You can have chance of playing in covers. You have chance of playing straight down the ground. You have chance of picking it up and for the big boundary. And the good shot again. And the fielder is there. They will only get one. Yes, they will get only one. The keeper wants the ball, but the batsman is in. Good piece of understanding, but they need one big over at least for now. One big over. In bowled. 9 wickets down for the team. The last wicket. When you look at the reply, look at how it is. It was bowled again. It was bowled. There was always an intent to keep the bat and pad. You have to play along the ground, and that's how it is. So when you play little late, or if there is a gap between the bat and pad, the ball comes in and there are chances of getting you out. That's the last wicket in hand now. There's a loss of 9 wickets. It's really, really upsetting. This is the last wicket. But need not worry about the Aurobindo. They need to target 1 over. Targeting 1 over will always be a great, great, great thing if they are doing it. There are 8 wickets, gone through, hitting the wicket. So that is a wide ball again. There's an intent to go for the shot because it is the last second over in progress. They always wanted to pull this up into convert into boundaries and sixes and fours. What? Out is a call, and that's ends. That's end. There was a LBW. Yes, that ends. It's gone. It's gone, LBW. Ten wickets down for them. LBW, when you look at this, yes, that was clean the edge. That was clean LBW, and that was gone. It was a great show. 69 for 10 wickets. They need 70 runs to win this game. Granules, stay tuned. We'll be back after a short break. Thank you. 70 is the target set for Granules team. And it is always tension around the ground. Here is the first ball. Catches the call. Yes, of its first wicket. First wicket for the Aurobindo team. They got the big fish. They got the big fish. What a turnaround, what a drama. And there's always a tension side. They lost their big fish. First wicket. Santu is a very good bowler for Aurobindo team. That's a good catch. And it was ball straight and that was in the hands. It was always a special feeling to get the wicket on the first over, first ball. A huge encouragement for the number 3 batsman. Let's see how it goes. You know, they lost their first wicket and they lost their big fish very soon. We have to wait and watch what the Santu does. Santu is a good bowler for Aurobindo because he has taken a lot of wickets in the last couple of matches when he played in the knockout stage. And we'll see. So, in the grand entry for the batsman. First ball, first wicket. There's a helmet requested by the batsman. Yes, he's putting down the helmet. Good start for Aurobindo team because as usually said, this is a tough side, one of the tough side. Aurobindo as well. So they need to wait to get the wickets. Yes, when you bowl on the right areas, you will get wickets automatically. That's how it is. Santu is back in the attack. Encouragement is still on. We'll see how it goes. Good piece of bowling, but that's a wide ball. The crowd cheering is always there. We'll see how it goes. Edge, and that's a miss. That passes the first slip and that's a welcome boundaries. Good dive to the right hand side, but there was a lot of gap, but that'll go for 4, touching the fence, and a lot of happiness around the crowd. There's always when you look at the replay, look at this. This was edge and dive, put on dive, but it'll go for 4. The crowd is very happy for that first welcome boundaries for Granules team. It's always a special feeling, you know, when you're bowling the right areas, getting wickets. Santu is one of the best bowlers in the tournament. And good bounce again. That is a wide ball. So when you have the less target, always keep in mind that you have to ball the right areas, not to give any extra runs. So that will be an add-on benefit to the non-striker. Sorry, I mean to say the opposite team. It will always be an add-on benefits to them. Again, good piece of bowling. The catch is a call. No, says umpire, nothing. Santu walk backs and to ball the next ball. When you get a good line and length, it will always be a good thing to take it down and put wickets. There was no interest with the umpire saying, "Oh, that was not out." Good ball. LBW is a call. LBW is a call. Umpire says that long shout, and umpire says nothing. No, is not interested. It was there, but umpire says no. Umpire says nothing, nothing. Captain looking at the umpire, but no, the umpire call will always be a final. There's no chance. I guess there was a slight edge inside. That is when the umpire said no. That's a good piece of bowling from Santu. Good piece of bowling. After the first over, score is 6 for 1. Good piece of bowling by Santu. When you have the great bowlings from your side, it is always good to have the good bowlers in the power play, so that to get the wickets earlier and to have pressure on the opposite side. That will always be an exciting tournament, an exciting match when you get the wickets in the power play. Let's see how it goes now. It's a good piece of bowling again. Yeah, good over from Santu. After the completion of first over, score moves to 6 for 1. It's always a great feeling when you're having the first ball, first wicket, and then you not worry about the runs now. Granules is always have a wonderful batting lineup, so that it will always be on a good note. We'll see how it goes. A good shot, in fact. There's a fielder. Aurobindo. Good piece of fielding as well. Good piece of fielding. Good piece of fielding. Mid-on as a fielder. Touch and gets into the hand, and that was a quite good fielding. As I mentioned, Aurobindo is also have a good fielders. Good shot, in fact, it into the hands. Good piece of he's a captain for Aurobindo team. There's a good piece of fielding. They are trying to create pressure on the batsman. They're trying to create an extra pressure wherein you cannot go for big ones. That's how you need to play a good shots. There was a signal not to talk when the bowler is bowling the ball. That will be a slight disturbance. Wow, good swing. That was a plan, and it's a plan to take from the mid on and to swing and get boundaries in the power play, but that was a good piece of fielding by Pawan. Good shot into the hands, and the captain is there, but it will pass him. The third man comes, and good fielding. Good piece of fielding, good throw in the end. And that's how it is. It is always a tension thing when you're fielding a normal side, especially in the final. It is always there to carry a nervousness in the field, but need not worry about that because it is a game of talent and a game of good game will always be a winner. And a good single, good single. The third man is there, so need not worry about that. They're very happy with the single and slight misfield. Yes, he'll give the throwback.
So, मेरे साथ में बैठे हैं सनी. Sunny, what do you think? Where this match is going? As they started with the one wicket.
This is a good over when you're bowling to the players. Good shot. There's no one. We're waiting for the umpire's signal. That's a good shot. Welcome boundaries, and again. That's a good four. Giving the aerial route, making your knees down and banging it to a boundary. Good shot. Very good shot. When you have that intent to play over the covers and over the mid-on, then you have to take the aerial route, create a gap for yourself, move towards the leg stump and bend it down and go for a boundaries. Let it be 6 or 4, you can have a good shots. And completion of 2 overs, score moves to 12 for 1. Santu is back into the attack. A great ball in this tournament. He is back into the attack. We'll see how it goes. LBW is an out. Now the finger is no chance of run out. Emperor says nothing. There was a miss of the leg stump. That is why the umpire says nothing. It is missing the leg stump. Good piece of bowling, Santu. Good piece of bowling. The talent is so brilliant. It is always a special feeling when you're bowling to a good batsman and trying to take his wicket. Great bowling by Santu. That's a white ball. Getting the boundary again. We'll wait for the umpire signal. We'll see how it goes. That's a white ball. And yes, that's a boundary. Good piece of bowling. It is always never intent for any bowler to bowl the wide, and it was never intent for the wicketkeeper to miss that ball, but it happens in the game of cricket. And that's a white ball again. Santu, he has done a great job when it's coming to, great games. And let's talk about the semi-final and knockout stage. They have been brilliantly bowled in a good right areas. It's always a good intent to play this tournament, especially in finals. A white ball again. Yes, it is. The captain runs towards the bowler. The player runs, having the discretion to put the ball in the right line and length, so that it will be an easy task to dot the ball, and that's how the encouragement should be. It is always a good activity to do when the bowler is feeling low to bowl or feeling little depressed to bowl the good line and length. We'll see what Santu does. Good piece of bowling, good comeback. Santu is known for good comeback. He's a good piece of bowler, is calm guy who comes and bowls his over and goes and does 100% effect in the fielding and comebacks again with the same interest and ball the right areas. That's how it is. When you're bowling to the tough batsman, tough team, you have to have a lot of focus when you're bowling to the best batsmen in the tournament. And there was a chance. Good over. It has been a wonderful over. When you're bowling to the right hand side, when you keep the ball bit away from the stumps, which is the half stump, and put the ball in a bit bounce, and that is always a great ball, good line ball, good line and length. That's how it is. Good piece of bowling again. And there's the last ball left. We'll see how it goes, because when you ball the same area, when you have the third man down or the deep point down, when you play that shot, it will always stick to the hands of the point or deep point or the third man. It will always be a good over when you're bowling to the right hand batsman. Good piece, and that's Nick. And it's appeal, but no, it's a quick single. That's always, and that's another good over. I guess we have another ball left. Their current run rate is 6.35. They only need 52 runs. Good shot, in fact, there's no one there. But this fine leg comes. Good piece of fielding, good piece of fielding. 2 runs comfortably. Good piece of fielding in the fine leg. And it's a good over too. We have to wait. And after completion of 3 overs, score moves to 20 for 1. Let's see, the spinner comes in. There is a tough call, and that's given. That's given. There's no argument with the umpire. The umpire cleanly says it is out. That was an LBW. Umpire says it is out. So there is no argument with the umpire, because they are the umpires who gave the right call always. See, whenever the umpire says, that's how it is. Let's see, we have Akhil with me. With Akhil, what do you say? Is that an out or not out?
Seems like it's out because the umpire decision will be the final. So hope so it is out. So it will be the final decision. So we should obey with the decision.
Right, when you see the score right now, it is always a huge margin. Their score is 21 itself. They nearly need another 48, 49, with the balls are like 60 plus. What do you think? Who is going to win?
Yeah, obviously it's a chasing. So I think so. It's a pressure for the batsmen. So definitely it will be a tough fight between two teams. Hope so. It will be a great match to watch.
Thank you. That's Akhil Reddy with me. And yes, when you have ample of overs, and when you look at the replay, and if you check that, and that was a clear thing, that was leg before the wicket, and the umpire gives, but the batsman says it was hit to the hand, but whatever the decision was made, that was perfect. Yeah, that's a captain. That was a good defense, because when you ball the right areas, where the ball need to be respected, yes, you have to defend that. That is a respect for a bowler to bowling the good line and length. It is always a very good bowling when you ball the right area. And we have to wait for the umpire signal. That was a misfield. Good piece of good throw as well. Good piece of over from the captain. See, he's captain leading from the front to the team when they are needed. That was always a good thing because he has balled really good bowling. You know, that is a very intent to have that wonderful feeling when you're taking the team ownership, when you're bowling the right areas. And that's a big one. There's no fielder. One bounce into the fence. That's a good shot. Good shot. Good shot. There's a lot of time to pick it up and going mid through the mid wicket. One bounce into the fence. The runs keep coming. Good shot again. There's a mid on. If it just went and put it in a back foot punch. No, after completion of power play, it is 28 for 2, and the current run rate is 7 per over. They only need 42 runs of 66 balls. It is a easy ask for the Granules team. We'll see how it goes. When the captain interviewed first, he always said that we are here to win, and we are here to win. And he also said that he's not overconfident, but it's a motto which we kept as a team, and we are here to win. And that's how their motto is. The captaining should always be positive, and his mindset, his pressure, it should always be in a positive note, so that he can play a good shot. Good shot in the gap, good piece of fielding. What a good shot that was. There's always a great feeling. We'll see how it goes. Wow. Good piece of single, chance of run out, but no. Great feel. Good feeling. Good piece of bowling when you have lot of overs left, when the target is very small, but they have come with an intent to put the pressure on the batting side, because the target is so less, but still 70 is a good number. But for Granules team like Granules, and in the air there's a chance of catch, but it falls short. The third man. It is always a great thing, but it just ball falls a shot down before the third man. That is always a single. And now the captain is still there in the crease. We'll see how it goes. We will always have a tough fight. We'll see how it goes. Oh, good shot. Mid-on is up. Chance of run out, but the fielder is always good piece of wicket keeping. When you talk about the wicket keeper, he's always energetic, and encouraging the team and encouraging the players, encouraging the bowlers. Whenever the right length is required from the team, and he's always there, guiding the team. Put in the right areas when you get wonderful wickets. Oh, good ball. Good bounce. Good piece of bowling. Good over as well. After completion of 5 overs, it is 33 for 2. The current run rate is 6.60. They need 37 runs in 60 balls. when you're trying to watch, or when you're trying to play the game of cricket, we can never expect or predict how the
ఇంకానా
how
చాలు
how how easily it turns, or no, maybe. So, but when you're playing the game of cricket, you cannot guess or predict how it goes. But still, in your batting side, when your team is there and supporting, we'll see how it goes. It is a good chase, 70 odd runs. Pull shot. There's no one. There's no one. Boundary. Good shot. There's no fielder to the mid wicket. The captain says when you ball that area that you will be punished.
ఏడుకో పోయినట్టున్నాడు
When you ball on the particular area, when it's always important to pull that ball to the mid wicket, and that's how the ball travels so quick when the fielders are not there. It is always an intent to get the runs keep going and to complete it very soon, and that's how it is. Again, and there's a deep third man. We'll see what he does, and a good throw as well. They're happy with a comfortable single. We'll see, what he does. You can see a fan running, waving the Granules flag. Good piece of single, chance of run out. The keeper comes, and chance of run out on the non-striker, and misses. Overthrow, but the non-striker says no. It's always a great thing to have a good backup. There's a point in the hands. Yes, that's a good piece of fielding. When you're having that intent to do a tight fielding, you should always have that 100% effect in the field, which the captain of Aurobindo is doing. It's always a good motto to coming up to the field and giving other good playing, good style, good style. Suresh is a very good player who is playing a very good knock. Wow, that's gone buys. Will you have to wait for them passing? That is a wide ball. Wide plus one. The extras keep coming for Aurobindo. And Granules are getting extra runs as well. It was a good piece of bowling again, but keeper misses it. That is a wide ball again. 2 runs comes again. One run extra. When the target is low, you try to avoid the extra balls, and to give away the extra runs. That is a bad sign of the game. And edge is a call. Empire is asking for the trouble, and given. The captain goes. Catch out to the wicket keeper. The captain goes. Silence in the Granules dugout. Very silence. Very silence. It's always a special feeling. Who is now taking couple of wickets at the early stage. That would be really helpful for the bowling side to give the tough fight for the Granules team. we have to wait, how it goes from now, because they lost the two wickets, the two main batsmen. But need not worry, they have the huge lineup, another eight batsmen, lined up for batting, and then we'll see how it goes from here, because when your bowling side is so strong, you have to bowl at the right area. So that's how you need to be cope up, and when you're getting the support from the crowd and when you're getting support from the captain, then it is always encouraging to come up and bowl the good line and dot the ball, put the pressure on the batsman, and then you are in the game back again. Good bowling, good bowling, good bowling, good defense, good piece of bowling. Good piece of bowling. There was a short mid wicket fielder. It looks like there was an injured in making sure he's okay. The crew is always there to support the first aid team. Crew team is always there, because whenever, if you see in the knockout stages, few players got injured, but the crew team was always ready to take a run, and then they really wanted to go and help the fielders, and that's how the Gubba Premier League is planned. A good piece of fielding, good punch down the ground, the long chase. We'll see how it goes, and that's a boundary. Good shot, good shot, good shot. That's a good boundary, in fact. See, when you take off the look in the long run, the batsman, the bowler, yes. Whenever hitting behind the keeper and behind, just to chop it up behind the umpire, because we cannot keep the fielders there. When you just pick it up and drop there, that'll go for the boundary. That's how always a safest side in the game of cricket. Safest side of getting runs. They need 23 runs to win this game. 23 runs. It's always easy ask. Ooh, a slight uphill, but umpire says nothing. Good piece of bowling. See, even if you wanted to get back into the game, you need to at least have a maiden overs of at least 4 to 5. Then you can put up the pressure on the batting side. Then that will be an easy task for the batsman to. Good shot again. Mid off is there. Let's see how it goes. They are trying to rotate singles. Double chance of run out at the non-striker. Good throw, but the keeper backed it up. Good piece of backup and good piece of fielding as well. And then you have the wonderful fielding side. You should always remember to have the main fielding effort to throw to the right person when it is required. Making sure that which the throw should end. After completion of 7 overs, 48 runs, it's like 3 wickets up. the required 22 runs. Just 3 big sixes away to end it on a big note. Catches a call. It's a good fielding as well, and that's how the players need to be. It's like 21 runs required. So we'll wait for the umpire signal. That's a wide ball again. When you have the target very less, you need to avoid balling the extra balls and giving extra runs. So that's how it will be an add-on benefit for the fielding side. You know, at this tough stage, you always remember to have maiden overs, at least 4 to 5 maiden overs. That will be an add-on benefit for them to have. With me, I have Akil ready, one of the finest player with me. Akil, tell me, the situation goes, very depressing because they only need 21 or 20 runs. How it feels when you required 40 balls remaining?
So I feel that making singles is easy too, because taking pressure is too much hard to make the batsman. So I feel that making one on one and it's better to win the game in this situation, because making huge shots, it gets pressure for the bowler as well as to the batsman. So better to go for the singles and make the match win.
Okay, that's wonderful words from Akhil Reddy. He always says that take singles and doubles, not to go for the big shots, and having singles and doubles will always. And that's out. That's a wicket. Yes, it is. Number 4 wicket falls. They're getting wickets. Yes, when you're trying to get the wickets, it is always take a look at the replay. See, when there is a gap between the bat and ball, yes, the shot intent to play towards the long on, but there was a gap between the bat and pad. The ball, went through inside the bat and pad, and yes, they got the wicket. They only need, less runs, and they can rotate the strike and take singles and put the game on. Make their names in the final, win as winners. When you're coming to the bowling side, you need to ball maiden overs. When you ball the maiden overs, it will always be a pressure to the batsman. When the number 6 the batsman comes in, you'll always try doing the different things, or trying playing it late, or trying rotating the singles. The field needs to be changed at times. When your feeling is changed, so it will be an easy task for the batsman to get confused. So you have to follow all these things. When you have the less target, try talking, try encouraging the players, try changing the field when it is required as per the bowler. Yes, when you are doing all these things, then yeah, you are in the great side. They only 18 runs. It is always, as I said, it is always tough task when we are batting left and right combination, even for umpires as well as the players to set their field, and to have the change when the right hand comes and when the left hand comes. It is always and tough task to change the field. When you look at the fielding for the left hand, there is no outside the off stump. When there is no fielders or offside, and but the leg side, yes, the fielders are there, so they are intent to ball on the leg side. That's how the game should be. Yes, a chance of out, but it is clearly missing the leg stump. Umpire says nothing. That is a leg bias signal. Given leg bias. It was always going back foot and flicking it for the singles. That's how it is. But the bowler was very brilliant to speed the ball enough to get hit on the pads, and yes, got the single. Good piece of bowling. That's a wide ball again. See, as I told, when you have the less target, try avoiding these things. Bowling the extra balls or bowling the extra, giving the extra runs. That's how it is. When you play the normal level of cricket and the edge, but is above the keepers. The keeper taking a long run, and that's a good piece of fielding. It's always a good chase for the wicket keeper, going down the order, running, 50 to 60 meters odd, and getting the ball down and throwing it up to the fielders. After completion of 8 overs, it is 55 for 4. There will be an end change for now. Yes. The officials for this match, Sri Hari and Kiran sir, all the way from HCA. Really, sir, we really thank you for making the presence for us, and encouraging the young talents and the corporate teams. The Gubba is a platform where they will showcase the talent. It was always intent to get the clients to come closer informally, and the reason behind there is to create a space to interact and come close together informally. That's how the Gubba Premier League has started, with a motto here. End is changed. They have 6 wickets in hand. Just now, as Akhil already said, do not worry about the big shots. Go for the singles. Build a partnership which says singles, doubles, triples, tries, ones, twos, and threes. That is okay when you're having double digit, which is very less than your balls. Yeah, you can do that. A spinner comes in the air, chance of catch. We'll see. Oh, that's dropped. Misfield. That's a drop catch. That's a drop catch. It is always a hard luck. It was there in the air for some seconds, and it was having ample of time to get under the ball and take that catch. I never know, but the pressure is on, still on, still on. Good piece of bowling again. Good piece of bowling again. Good piece of bowling again. What a man, what a player. That's a good hit. We'll see how it goes. We are waiting for the umpire's signal. Yes, we are waiting for the fielders. That's a boundary. Good for. That's a good boundary. We'll see how it goes. This man. Good shot again. There's a fielder in the mid-off. Yes. Good piece of throw again. We'll see. When you're playing some good shot or ground shot, it is always a good thing to play along the ground. When the required rate is very less, you can place it in the gap, run for 1, 2s. We'll see how it goes. And there's a good single. The fine leg is up. Good piece of bowling. Oh, good piece of bowling again. There's a buys. There's always, whenever the Gubba conducts the tournament, they always provide breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner to all the players on this spectators as well, because when they have come along to support their favorite team, they also provide by serving the wonderful delicious food, wherein it will always be energetic, and it is always a great impression for all the companies, that the way they conduct the tournament, the organizers or the teammates, they always create a friendly environment wherein it is always be an add-on benefit to conduct another tournaments like this. It is always good, good, good to have a wonderful tournament like this. When you're playing in such good tournaments, it's always be very disciplined, as the captain of Granules team said. Discipline comes first, and then we talk about the game. The game was also very disciplined. Whenever the umpire said it was not out, then they walked very silently. And now, bowled, cleaned him up. There was no chance for the bowler. It as just lagging wicket. There was a no ball. We'll see how it goes. That was a no ball. They was very happy that they got the wicket, but it was a no ball. Now the umpire has signaled it was a free hit. Now let's see what he does in the free hit. Good shot. There's no fielder. Good boundary. Coming down the order, going, attending that ball, punishing the ball through the mid wicket. That is a good piece of batting. Good piece of batting. Bowled him this time. It's bowled. It was, it happened twice in an over. This time it is gone. It was a special feeling when you get wickets at the end. It was like totally 5 wickets down right now. They only need 4 runs to win this game. Only 4 runs to win Gubba Premier League 2022. This idea was developed by Mr. Gubba Prashant, director of Gubba Infocold, and our nation's passion and pride is cricket. To live the legacy once a year, Gubba decided to organize a full week of fun of cricket after a hard-working year and stressing farmer season. The month of December seems to have a scope for relaxation. That's how the Gubba Premier League took birth in 2016. When you talk about the Gubba Premier League, it's always friendly. It's talking to each and every spectator or audience, or to the teammates, or to the canteen staff, or to the food department, or to the DJ, or to the cameraman. It was always a friendly thing. Or to talking to the ground staff, it's always a friendly nature when you talk about the Gubba team. Good shot, in fact, and there's a long on. Punch down to the long on. That's a quick single. They only need 3 runs to win. They need 3 runs to win. Everyone on their toes. 3 runs required. Three runs required. There's a fielding change. We'll see whether he finish off in style or he says single. Good shot. Good piece of bowling. They are still making it tight. They're still making it tight. Just 3 runs required. You know, if you see, only the mid wicket is outside, and you know the leg and the mid wicket is deep, and there's a deep fine leg. Good shot. That's a quick single. Another 2 runs to win. There's a chance of getting the 2, and they will get comfortably 2. The score is level. It was a call from the non-striker end to come for 2 runs, and they made it really cool. And only 1 runs to win, ladies and gentlemen. There's only 1 run required to win this game. Gubba Premier League 2022, conducted by Gubba. We'll see how it goes. Only 1 run required. Whether he'll finish off in style or take single, let's see. That's a wide ball. That's a wide ball. Granules has won the match and won the tournament. It was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful tournament. The crowd seems to be very happy. They're entering to the ground, and the celebration started in the dugout. And every player is very happy, taking down the wickets and appreciating the batsmen who played till now. It was a great, great tournament conducted by Gubba Premier League, and the winner of the Gubba Premier League is Granules. And it was a very, very, very great tournament, and we really love to see these tournaments coming up. After some time, we'll have a closing ceremony, which is like presentation ceremony as well, and we'll get back to you. Stay tuned. Thank you so much.
आगे ले जाते हुए एक और शानदार विजय जोड़ते हुए अपनी इस यात्रा में, जैसा कि उन्होंने कहा था कि लगातार 16 विन था उनका, और ये 17 और 5वीं ट्रॉफी उन्होंने अपने नाम की। बहुत शानदार प्रदर्शन रहा इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट में ग्रैन्यूल्स का। यंगस्टर्स से सुसज्जित ये टीम टॉस जीता था इस मैच में ऑरबिंदो ने, और पहले बल्लेबाजी करने का निर्णय लिया था। काफी हद तक वो निर्णय उनके पक्ष में नहीं गया, और मात्र 69 रन पर ऑल आउट हुए। वो 70 रन का टारगेट दिया ग्रैन्यूल्स को। ग्रैन्यूल्स जिन्होंने ये टारगेट मात्र 5 विकेट खोकर हासिल किया। Granules के team.
Captains, please note, you'll have 10 minutes of buffer time. Take your time, talk to your teammates, enjoy the moment, and come back immediately for the presentation. We are waiting for you. This is the first call for the presentation. Hopefully, we'll see you in 10 minutes. Thank you. Vasavi Group is a 28-year establishment, established in 1994. Vasavi Group, it is a real estate developer.
सर आओ ये
It has
मुझे आओ
subtly and significantly contributed in shaping the skylines of Hyderabad through the city's silent evolution. We would also love to thank the Suntech, another sponsor for us, in organizing this wonderful cricket tournament. Suntech Energy System Private Limited, established in 2008, has grown up in stature and expertise since then. Manufacturer and trader of government of products. These products work on solar technology. This is the second sponsor for us. We really love to thank them to organizing the partners and making this event so successful.
Thank you. Gubba Premier League, we started 5 years ago, and we have been doing for the Indian seed industry. And 16 teams participate in the Indian seed industry. And in seed industry, it is the only and the biggest sporting entertainment. Yeah, thank you. In fact, जैसा IPL होता है, like I mean, if I know, like IPL is the hit of the world, and everybody watches that IPL in that 1 month. उतना what you call famous और उतना उत्साह के साथ GPL मतलब seed industry में खेला जाता है. Like I mean, we have seen that in the last 4 years, and this is the 5th year, and close to 16 people. It's a week-long event. Start from Monday. So then we have been here in the seed industry for almost like 24 years, and we started pharma 4-5 years ago, and then we said, okay, let's start off with pharma also, and that's how like 6 teams were there in pharma this time, and it's a 2-day event, and pretty successful event, and I can see that in the smiles of your आपके जो मतलब जो उत्साह के the best teams. The best team has won today, and it was a great entertaining. Thank you both the teams for entertaining us, and thank you for accepting our hospitality. And we always say, may the best team win, and the best team has won. So thank you for your enthusiasm, and let's make it much larger next year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful words. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of Gubba Coal, Kiran sir, thank you so much for the wonderful words you have given to us. We would like to continue this presentation. Before that, we would like to give this award for taking 5 wickets for today. Ramesh, please come. It was a splendid performance game was very spectacular, especially in the power play and the matches as well. So much. Have to glow. That's really great batting. Before giving the big award, I would like to call the captain, the runner-up team captain, Aurobindo team captain, to come up here to have a few words about the season, how it went. Chala tough fight. Chala tough fight. Chala tough fight. Granules, chala baadaru, Meeru chala baadaru. Final stage, final performance. Two teams, brilliant two teams. ఎలా అనిపించింది? So we keep conducting this tournament. We keep calling you. Please come along with us and show us a splendid trophy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's a runner-up for Aurobindo team. To present this award, we would like to call Jalandhar Reddy sir and Varun sir to give this award, runner-up award. And a big round of applause. That's a team captain for Aurobindo. I would love to invite the team to come up here and collect this award. Each and every player did a really, really good job. I'd like to invite please team come up here for the photo session as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Team Aurobindo runner-up of 2022 GPL 5th edition. It was a great game, well played. We have seen some wonderful performance. Thank you so much, team. बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस था आप लोगों का। कोई हारेगा नहीं तो कोई जीतेगा कैसे?
So all the best for you for next day. बहुत शानदार मैच खेला आप लोगों ने, बहुत शानदार और रियली आप लोगों ने जो फाइट दिया ग्रैन्यूल्स टीम को, वो इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट में पार्टिसिपेट किए हुए किसी भी टीम के अंदर माना नहीं था जो ग्रैन्यूल्स का सामना कर पाते। 69 का जो डिफेंड किया आप लोगों ने, जिस तरीके से मैच को 11 ओवर तक 12 ओवर तक लेकर गए, रियली इस टूर्नामेंट में कोई भी ऐसा टीम नहीं था जो ग्रैन्यूल्स के सामने खड़ा हो पाता। उसके लिए आप लोगों को जोरदार तालियां और मेरी तरफ से मुंह मीठा। Manoj Saxena, he's from our multi-locational trials, he's a zonal head और शानदार कमेंट्री शुद्ध हिंदी में जो दे रहे थे for the entire tournament of this Farmer GPL. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a very sweet honor for the team. And the final, we have come to an end. One step away. So, to present this award, I would like to call Gubba, the CEO of Gubba Infocore, and the winners of Gubba Premier League 2022, the 5th edition, goes to Granules. Please come down. I request the captain to come up. Have the So very well played. It was always, he has come with a motto that we are getting great. It was a very good show. Suresh, I would like to talk for 1 minute. ఒక పెద్ద స్టేజ్ లో పర్ఫార్మ్ చేస్తున్నారు, రాగానే వీఆర్ హియర్ టు విన్ అనే మాట అన్నారు. అది జరిగింది, ఎట్లా అనిపిస్తుంది?
ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఫస్ట్ టైం అనుకున్నాం మాకు చాలా స్పెషల్ అని. 2012లో ఉన్న ప్లేయర్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 95%. 2012లో ప్రభాకర్ రెడ్డి సార్ ఫస్ట్ ఫామ్ చేశారు క్రికెట్ టీమ్ గ్రాన్యూల్స్ ఇండియా నుంచి. దానికి ఇప్పుడు 10 years కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది. దానికి గిఫ్ట్గా ఇద్దామని, కంపెనీకి ఇద్దామని అనుకున్నాం. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ దానికోసమని ఇంకా చాలా హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేస్తాం. నెట్స్కి వెళ్ళడం కానీ, బయట మ్యాచెస్ ఆడడం కానీ చాలా ఎఫర్ట్ పెట్టాం. ఇంకోటి నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటంటే గుబ్బా నుంచి ఫార్మల్ లీగ్లో ఫస్ట్ టైం అంటే ఇంకా స్పెషల్గా అనిపించింది. ఫస్ట్ టైం అంటే బాగుంటుంది అని, అందుకోసమని కప్ కోసం చాలా కష్టపడాల్సి వచ్చింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ బాయ్స్, మస్తు ఎఫర్ట్ పెట్టారు ప్రతి ఒక్కరు. థ్యాంక్ యూ. అలాగే రొటేషనల్ షిప్స్ ఉంటాయి ప్రతి ఒక్క ప్లేయర్స్కి, అందరికీ కూడా. హెచ్ఆర్ నుంచి సాటర్డే సండే లీవ్ ఇస్తూ రొటేషనల్గా అందరికీ కలిసేలా 90% కలిసేలా కొంచెం సపోర్ట్ చేశారు. నెక్స్ట్ ప్లేయర్స్ కూడా ఆన్ టైంలో 6:30 మ్యాచ్ అయినా సరే అక్కడ డ్యూటీ చేసుకుంటూ అక్కడి నుంచి మళ్ళీ జర్నీ చేసుకుంటూ కరెక్ట్ పంచువాలిటీ మిస్ అవ్వకుండా సిస్టమేటిక్గా గ్రౌండ్కి రావడం జరుగుతుంది ప్రతి ఒక్క ప్లేయర్స్ కూడా. అలాగే మేనేజ్మెంట్ కూడా మాకు చాలా బాగా సపోర్ట్ చేసింది. గ్రాన్యూల్స్ ఇండియా మేనేజ్మెంట్కి చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్పుకుంటున్నాము. 10 years మాకు సపోర్ట్ చేసిన చాలా థ్యాంక్స్. ప్రభాకర్ రెడ్డి సార్ మై ఫార్మర్ క్యాప్టెన్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకో క్యాప్టెన్ రాజశేఖర్ రెడ్డి, వాళ్ళు నమ్మి నాకు ఇంత క్యాప్టెన్గా పుష్ చేసిన చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను సార్. కంటిన్యూస్గా 17 గేమ్స్ కంటిన్యూస్గా 5 టోర్నమెంట్స్ విన్నాయా, కార్పొరేటివ్ టోర్నమెంట్స్ 5 టోర్నమెంట్స్ విన్నాయా, కంటిన్యూస్గా 16 మ్యాచెస్ గెలిచిన 17th మ్యాచ్ ఫైనల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ గ్రాన్యూల్స్ ఇండియా మేనేజ్మెంట్కి. ప్రతిసారి మ్యాచ్ ఆడేటప్పుడు మమ్మల్ని సేవ్ చేస్తానికి, ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తానికి ప్రభాకర్ రెడ్డి సార్, సుధాకర్ సార్, అనిల్ అన్న, పండన్న, ప్రతి ఒక్కరు, సురేష్ సార్, ప్రతి ఒక్కరు, సందీప్ అంకర్ సార్, రాము సార్, ప్రతి ఒక్కరు చాలా బాగా సపోర్ట్ చేశారు. మీరు సపోర్ట్ చేసినందుకే మేనేజ్మెంట్కి ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. టీం నుంచి కంగ్రాట్స్ సార్.
Thank you. That was a very, very good speech. We request the entire team to come. The stage is all set for yours to celebrate.
This is a photo session. After photo session, please come one by one and collect the gift hampers.
ఏది మనోడు తిన్నా బ్రో జోబులో పట్టలే బ్రో ఇంతగానో
అలాగే సత్యమన్న